then it's a crime. It's no secret.
Followers to pop up.
It's plain to
Can't
see.
get followers to pop up.
Yes, I love you,
Mute your mic, I heard.
and you love me. And it's no secret. You know it's true. You love me.
Well, hello everyone. The show will be starting in just a few moments. So, in the meantime, enjoy the wait bot. If you are not new to Fireside, you can see that they have changed the whole screen. But everything basically works the same, just in a different spot. So, if we need help with it throughout the show, we'll get through it together. So I will be live on video in just a few moments. Thanks.
Each day I think of you, looking for some sign that you feel the same way too. And I know you're mine.
Hey, I'm here. Wow. This is cool. I like when things work. Lately, Fireside has been like kind of weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's all good. Welcome to the Soul Reader. And I'm the Soul Reader. I'm your host, Anthony Cordova, Tony C., the man about love. And I'm so happy that all of you are here in the audience. I haven't, since they moved everything, it's hard for me to see who's in the audience, the names themselves. And I'm getting a cut sign, so let me hold on for a second. Bear with me. Okay, I'm sorry. Just a little technical difficulty. So we're going to turn this music down and see what we got going on today. So, for those of you that don't know me and haven't been in the show before, I'm Anthony Cordova. My wife and I have several shows on Fireside here, and this is the newest one. So, let me tell you about myself first. I think a lot of you haven't been in the audience before, but we're still having some technical difficulties, but we'll get through them. So I'm not mentioning everyone's name in the audience right now because we're having a couple of issues. But I want to thank everybody for being in the audience. I can see, I think that's Susan and Jan, and can't make out the other one. Gee, I'm so sorry. Okay, so the deal with me is I am a psychic natural born empath. I have been doing readings for people passively for over 30 years. What I connect to most is a person's soul. So I can do many things. I don't call myself a medium, although I have connected with souls from the other side on numerous occasions. But what I focus on is you. This I designed this show to help us, all of us, become happy with ourselves, truly happy with ourselves, to actually learn who we truly are, who we were at birth when our souls were pure, when we didn't have all the mess of the world coming down on us. So that's what I do with that. And I can help you with many things. If it's, everything that other psychics do with jobs and relationships and even death. If you're having a problem with a death in your family or something, I can help you with that. Uh, Now, last week, and actually for the first two shows, the topic was be happy with yourself. Now, the topic this show is forgiveness is not a free pass. So, you know how they say, forgive people and all of that. Yes, but that doesn't mean they get a free pass. So that's what we're going to talk about in this episode in Tony's Mind Mashup. And at that point, I ask anyone to come in and comment or ask a question or anything you want. It doesn't even have to be about the topic. Any question you want to ask, I'm willing to answer it if I can. Then after that, we do Tony's soul reading. And that's where anyone in the audience, if you would like a reading, you have some concern about your life. And remember, I focus on you. So asking me about your husband and why husband or wife or your partner, when you're in a relationship, I probably will not talk about them. I will focus on you and your relationship with them. So if you ask me, oh, what can I do to change that person? That's not something I do. The other thing, when you get a reading from me, I need you to be on video. So we will invite you to video because it makes it easier for me to read you, which is cool. I love reading people. I didn't used to love reading people, and that's the other great thing about what I'm doing now. So I'm just really happy that I can do this. Now, also, every week, I challenge the audience to write down one thing a day that you love about yourself. And I'm also participating in that. So I'm going to get that out of the way first. The things I wrote on each day since last week that I love about myself. And if anyone's in the audience that was there last week and you have written down several things that you love about yourself, please share, because I would love to hear it, because I'm really happy and I love everybody. I'm the guy about love. I try to spread love everywhere. I hope you feel that coming through right now when I'm talking to you. Okay, so let's get to this. Let's go to the things I love about myself. And let's see. Last Wednesday, I wrote down, I love that I was able to overcome depression. I had been severely depressed for over 30 years, probably 40 years. And through meditation, through research, through therapy, I was able to cure myself of depression, which is amazing. And I love that I was able to do that. So I take no more medications. I do nothing to keep myself from becoming depressed. Only I pay attention. So if I feel that something is getting to me that shouldn't be getting to me, I handle it right then, so I don't become miserable. So, and that works for me. On last Thursday, the thing I loved about myself is that I'm not afraid to start a business. I've been working for myself basically my whole adult life, and I will start another business like people change jobs. And hello, Georgia. I see you're here. I can see that. Wow. Some names I can see, some names I can't. So that's good. That's good. And technical issue has just been solved. So we might be all right. So that's another thing I love about myself. On Friday, and being an empath, this is amazing because it took a lot of work for me to do this, but I love that I can talk to anyone I meet, anyone in power, anyone that's famous. It doesn't matter. I am not afraid to speak to them. No fear in that at all. And I really do love that about myself. And thanks for the round of applause. I really appreciate it. Okay, what else do I have on Saturday? Now this is a little vain. This is a little vain, but I love that I am old, but I also love that I don't look old. So that's great. That is like fantastic. So I am 64 years old, and I don't think I look like I'm 64 years old. I hope you don't think I do either, because I'm just a little bit vain, I guess, with that. We just don't like to get old or look old. We're always trying to stay young. Yeah. And I'm exercising now. I started exercising and all of that. Let's see. On Sunday, what I wrote down was I love that I'm kind to everyone I meet. And it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what color they are, what nationality they are. It doesn't matter what class they're in, whether they're poor or rich or middle class. It doesn't matter to me. I'm kind to everyone. I'm kind to everyone. I'm even kind to people that don't like me for whatever reason. So I'm really love that about myself. Here's another one. On Monday, which was yesterday, I wrote down that I love that if a person gives me a gift, I just receive it and I say thank you and I'm appreciative of it. A lot of us have a problem when we get to a certain stage in our lives where we believe, oh, I don't need anything. I have everything I want and all of this. But we might have a grandparent give us $5 and we don't need $5. We got plenty more than $5. And we say, oh, I don't need it. Don't give it to me. I don't need it. No, we need to say thank you and receive it because it makes them feel better. So we have to think about people and what we do and how it affects them. So if you have a grandparent or someone that's just trying to do something kind for you that you may not even need, just say thank you and receive it. So that's what I do. I really love that about myself too. And what I wrote down this morning is I love that I am able to learn from my mistakes and take everything in. So if someone brings it up to me that I did something that was hurtful, um, and a person tells me about it, I apologize and I learn from it to try to make sure I don't do that again. So those are a couple of things that I wrote down about myself, and I'm going to continue to do it this following week also. Every day, write down something I love about myself, and I challenge all of you to do the same thing, and then we can talk about it next week. So before I get to the first segment, I want to ask, does anyone in the audience have anything? My, hold on. Yes, yes, producer.
Hello, sweetheart. You have an active audience tonight. They've been commenting this entire time.
Oh, really?
So I would like to first of all
Cool.
acknowledge everyone who's here now that
Thank
that
you.
technical issue is over and I can see who's here. But I'd also like to take the time to read their comments.
Yes, I would love
So
that.
first I'm going to just go through and tell you who's here, and then I'm going to read
Okay,
comments.
yeah, because I'm not seeing them all clearly.
Okay, so we have Rev. We have Georgia, who said
Hi, Rev.
aloha, by the way.
Aloha.
We have, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but it's either Shyla or Sheila.
Hi, Shyla or Sheila.
We have, and again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing names. Biswajit, maybe. We have
good.
Manpreet or Manpreet from London.
Oh, wonderful.
We have Jen. We have Nicole. We have Debbie DeVincent. We have Lori. And we have Anita. And now I'd like to read comments.
Wonderful. And I welcome all of you that are in the audience. And if you want a reading later, I'll just say this real quick. You can give a thumbs up right before or when we get ready to do Tony's soul readings. And we'll pull you up, talk to you.
Okay. Well, Manpreet also says, nice to meet you, Anthony. This is my first time here and seems like I was meant to find this.
Welcome, welcome. Yes, you were meant to find this, and we're going to have a great time.
Jen says first time here as well.
Welcome, Jen.
Nicole says, hi, Anthony. I'm looking for anything that pertains to my challenging life and the numerous orb, etc. videos I've collected. Without giving too much info, LOL.
All right, we can talk about that.
Anything helpful is promising to me one way or another. Thank you in advance.
Cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Earlier, when you were talking about what you love about yourself, Coconut Girl said, I love that I don't take myself too seriously. Manpreet
That's great.
says, I love that no matter how much I have struggled in my life, I wake up and feel gratitude for being in the world and for giving my best every day.
That is fantastic. I love that. I really do.
Manpreet also said, when you were talking about your age, she says, no, you don't. And so did Jen. No, you don't look your age.
That's good. Let's see how vain I am. See, I just start laughing.
And then Shyla or Sheila, when you were talking about being kind,
yes,
she wants to know, how do you do that to be kind to awful people all the time?
I have an answer for that too. Gee, I'm just a whelm of knowledge.
And then Biswajit says hello from Toronto.
Hello, Bouchao.
Biswajit. But I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing
We're going to
it
have
either.
to get
so
you
we're going to have people to tell us so that
exactly
because we
how
really want to
your
get your
name is
names
pronounced.
right. Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow. Cool.
And that's it for now.
Cool. Okay. Well, remember, as I said, during Tony's Mind Mashup, you can ask any question you want at any time. Just request to speak. There's a couple of ways you can do that. It's a little different now. They just changed all of that. But you can hit the little three dots that are along the side, and you can request to speak that way. You can also, let's see, there's more than another way. Oh, the four emojis that are together in the lower right hand corner, you can hit that, choose an emoji, type your comment. You can request to speak there. And is there any other ways we can request now, Jill?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so. But I do have pronunciations of names now.
Okay.
In case you speak to them. It's Sheila.
Sheila.
Just a different spelling.
Okay.
It's my first time here. I'm blessed to have found this tribe. I would be blessed to receive any reading. Thank you.
And I love that you said tribe. I connect with that.
And Biswajit said we pronounced it correctly.
Oh, cool.
And Monpreet says pronounced correctly, and she loves my accent, by the way, or your accent, or my accent. I don't know whose accent.
I don't even know what kind of accent I have anymore.
Oh, definitely New York.
I grew. No, I kind of lost. I kind of lost a lot of my accent when I moved to Georgia.
Some words. Some words.
But yeah, I grew up in New York. I was there till I was 22 years old, and then I moved to Georgia. Kind of been here ever since. So, guess I like it. And my kids are here now, grandkids are here now. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
And more people have joined the room.
Oh, wonderful!
I
Welcome, welcome, welcome,
Lindsay.
welcome.
I see Frankie J. And I
Hey,
see,
Frankie J,
and again, I'm
Lindsay.
sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Shabora, I think.
Shabora. Oh, that is cool.
All right, I'm done talking. Your show.
Really cool. Okay, people. We're going to start the Tony's Mind Mashup. Ooh. And just so as you can see, this is not like most psychic type shows you go to. I just want you to feel like you're right here with me. You're sitting on the couch. We're just hanging out, talking about stuff. Just nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, so let's get to it. So our topic for Tony's Mind Mashup is forgiveness is not a free pass. Now, a big thing about becoming happy with yourself is that we need to learn to forgive people. And we need to learn to forgive ourselves. I think I'll just take this moment to address the question. Was the question, how do you love a person that really dislikes you? Was that the question?
How do you be kind to really awful people?
Awful people, yeah. It's the same kind of thing. Okay. A lot of people struggle with that. And I have struggled with that at times. Being the color I am, I receive a lot of racism. And it would be really, really easy for me to become angry and for me to be filled with hatred for the people that hate me. So, how do I overcome that? The deal is, we are supposed to love. We're supposed to love our fellow human beings. Many people have asked me this question. How do you still have some love for awful people? People that have committed murder, people that have done things to your family members or you. How do you show them some love? Well, first of all, if you have hatred, real hatred, and I'm not saying you have to like everybody. You don't. You don't have to like everybody, but you still should have some love for them. So the way I explained it one time, and it seemed to work, it makes it a little easier to understand. So for someone that is truly awful, even someone that is truly evil, and I don't use the word evil lightly. A person that says awful things is probably not evil. So I have first-hand experience with evil. But if a person is evil, they are a murderer, they're a rapist, they are just all the horrible things a person can do. And I struggled with that also. But let's use a scale of 1 to 10. If a friend, if a close friend that you've been friends with for years does you wrong, and before that, maybe you had love for them that's at on a scale of 1 to 10 was a 10. Now they've done you wrong, they're at a love scale of an 8, but you still have some love for them. You may not have the relationship you've had with them, but you still have some love for them because they're a human being, period. Now, let's say the worst of the worst, the person that has murdered people and just done just terrible, horrible things. We still need to have some love for that person. But the love you have for that person might be a 0.00000001, but there's still some love for them. So sometimes you'll hear me say it a lot. Oh, I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I say it all the time. I'll say it to you individually. I just love you all the time. But then sometimes you'll hear me say, I have love for you. And that may be a person, being that I'm a empath and I can tell certain things about certain people. I may say I have love for them because I may know that they mean me harm. So I still have love for them, but I'm not going to socialize with them. I'm not going to go out of my way to help them, but I still have love for them. So I hope that can help with that. And it's not an easy thing to do. Uh, but what you need to remember is that anger and hatred uh, can destroy you when you have it in you. When you have hatred towards someone else, even because of something they did, it will hurt you. In this show, what I'm trying to do is get us back to being able to love, to get rid of all the stuff our parents has done, and not intentionally, that our parents have done to us, to get our minds thinking in a different direction, in a direction that isn't positive. I always try to make everything simple. Keep it simple. That's how I'm always keep it simple. If you can see the little sign behind me, keep it simple. So positive and negative, positive and negative. Positive is good, negative not so good. The problem comes in when we don't know the difference between positive and negative. So that I hope I answered that question. Now I'm going to get back to forgiveness is not a free gift, and then after that we'll get into Tony's soul reading, and I'm not going to talk too long because I've been talking too long already. I can do that sometimes. It's like that. That's what I do. Anyway, so the deal is we're supposed to forgive people on this earth. This is what we're supposed to do. And I have forgiven a lot of people. A whole lot of people. I've had a lot of bad things happen in my life, and I've forgiven a whole lot of people. But because you forgive them, it doesn't give them a free pass to come around again and do the same thing to you. You cannot let a person hurt you over and over and over again because it will only destroy you, will only bring you down. It will take you from the good place you probably or maybe you were in or trying to reach and pull you down because they're putting a lot of negative energy on you. So, yes, you may have to cut that person loose. You may have to get some distance from them. Now, everybody asks, well, it's hard to cut somebody loose, especially if you've known them for years and years, been friends since you were kids. Well, the more you cut people loose, the easier it gets and the happier you become. So, and it goes vice versa too. If you keep finding yourself hurting someone that you care about, but you keep doing it, you need to stop that because you're destroying them. So if a person forgives you, change, do something different, change what you did to hurt them. You apologize, but your behavior needs to change. So change, and it will be better for you and them. So forgiveness is not a gift. It's not a free pass. So always remember that. No matter who you're dealing with, whether it's at your job, whether it's someone on the street, it doesn't matter. Just remember that. So now we're getting in, I think. Producer, do you have a comment?
We have other written comments.
Wonderful.
Bizwajit said, I had a miscarriage in 2020, during which I saw my child in my dream, and I knew something was wrong even before the doctor told me about it. I have been in a depression since then, and it would be highly appreciated if you can help me connect with the other world and tell me if I can get pregnant again. I have filed for adoption too, but I don't know what the future holds for me. Please help me.
Well, okay. Wow. Can we need Bridget on video. Bourgeoisie.
No, Bizwajit.
Bizwajit.
Yes.
I'm so sorry I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. But
I will invite
invite
to
her
the stage.
to the stage. There's a lot of stuff going on. I will try to help you with as much as that is possible. I just need to see you. And
I think the invitation was sent, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Bizwajit, if you see something come across your screen that says, yeah. Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening. It's really nice that the wonderful things that you spoke this evening really touched our souls because there was so much to learn and so many things, small things that we never knew. It really helped. Your teachings really helped this evening. So really appreciate and thank you for that.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for just telling me all of that because it's really important to me that I reach people.
Thank you so
that they
much.
actually hear what I'm saying and connect to it. Now you have a lot of stuff going on, and it's not. I'm not going to be able to answer all of the questions tonight on this show. So I want to know, what is your biggest concern out of all of the the things you have going on?
Well, my
So can you tell me?
concern is that I'm just worried because I'm already 40. So I was just wondering if I can ever be pregnant because I have filed for adoption, which may take up to 3 years. So my concern is if I will be able to be pregnant again because I have a lot of fear in my mind and it just is mentally disturbing. And just keeping everybody happy, keeping your family happy, keeping yourself happy and smiling all the time outside, but from within you're
Yes,
completely shattered. It's not easy, sir. That's the only
I
thing I want to convey. Yeah.
I understand. Um, okay. I'm going to tell you something, and it's going to sound like it's not good news, but there is good news in this. So right now, the chances that you get pregnant right now, like within the next couple of months, it, that's probably not going to happen. So with that, I want you to. You said you were thinking about adoption, and you said
Correct.
it's 3 years. So continue to move forward with that. The other thing we need to do is, and the reason, and I'm not going to say, because I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor. So this is not medical advice or anything, but this is what I feel.
Mhm.
I feel the reason you won't get pregnant right now is because of all the depression and all of the pressure that's being put on you. So we need to solve those issues first. So my question is, what your depression? This is a really hard one.
Right.
And I can feel your pain. But I'm gonna need you to help me with this a little bit, because I'm not getting to it. I'm not feeling exactly what it is. So I need you to. You don't have to tell me what you think it is. I just need to know, at what times do you feel most depressed?
When I'm alone, like when my husband goes to work and I'm just being on my own, like I don't really, because my family is back home, so I don't really have much to anyone to talk to, and I'm like all by myself. And because when you're all alone, you're thinking of all those things that's happened in the past, and that hurts the most, right? So, or when you go to somebody's house and you see a newborn baby, those things again flashes back right in front of your eyes, and you just don't know,
Yeah.
like you're smiling, you're happy for them, but at the
Yeah.
same time you're like, why me?
Yes.
So
Yes. So here, what I want to do is, if I can't, especially if someone that's been depressed for a long time, and they've been, and I know about living this life, because I was that way too. I would walk around with a smile on my face. I used to say it's a mask. I take it every place. So I understand that. So we put on this smile and try to act like everything is good, but getting to where the problem comes from. So we know already that part of it is your support system, but not being there. But that's not where the depression comes from. It comes from something early on in your life, something that made you feel you weren't good enough.
Could
So
be
there's
because sorry for interruption. Could be
go ahead.
because I lost my mom when I was in my 10th grade. So she had committed suicide because she was suffering from schizophrenia. And during my childhood, I was physically and mentally tortured all through. And maybe that trauma has been carried away into my future, and that could be another reason why it just popped up like this.
Yes, yes. So I don't know if that's the only thing. There may be other stuff there too, but do you meditate?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. When you meditate, I want you to uh, go back to that time, to when your mother was going through all of that and how it affected you. And during your meditation, and it may take a few times for you to find the point that you started feeling that you wasn't good enough. I'm feeling that at that young age, you thought you could take care of your mother,
Yeah,
but you couldn't. You couldn't.
I couldn't.
But yes, you couldn't. You were not equipped. None of us would have been able to handle that. I actually was in a relationship with someone that was schizophrenic,
Mm.
and I wasn't equipped. And it when you're with someone that is a schizophrenic, we start getting all of these thoughts of, I mean, many thoughts like, why am I here? Why do I have to go through this? Why is this person that way? Why doesn't this person love me? Why does this person hate me? So we get all of these things going in our head. And if we don't stop it, and again, we're not equipped to stop it when we're young. Even when we're old, it's hard to stop these thoughts. So, and it's funny with people, with just about all of us, we'll find a reason to blame ourselves. And this is not, it's not good for us, but even our ancestors that are on the other side that are watching over us, they they don't want us to be this way.
Mhm.
So it's a matter of, and most of the time, meditation, I'm not going to say most of the time, it's up to the person, but meditation and going back to that time and figuring out when was the first time you felt that. So we know a lot of it has come from your mother, and you need to forgive yourself. You were just a child. You couldn't do anything about that. You couldn't do anything about the situation you was in. And you love your mother, and that makes it even more difficult because you love your mother. I had a love-hate relationship with my father when he was alive. I no longer have a love-hate relationship. I just love him now. I just love him like you wouldn't believe. But to be a child and have that love-hate relationship, have that confusion, have that I don't feel, I'm not doing good enough to take care of my mother, and then have thoughts of why does she hate me? Why does she do these things to me? But the, she had a mental illness. She couldn't help it. She couldn't help it. So start forgiving her and forgive yourself. I need you to start forgiving yourself more than anything else right now. So every time you meditate, go back to that point and look at the situation from being an adult in your meditation. So go back to when you were young, but look at it as an adult, and you'll see it wasn't me. It wasn't you. And unfortunately, we are the ones that punish ourselves more than anybody. And that's what you're doing now. And I have a friend of mine, Dr. Judy, and she's can probably help you with this faster than I can. She's really good. She is really good. And she's going to have a show here on Fireside soon also. And I don't have her information in front of me now. But hopefully, if you can do those things and come back, next week, and we'll talk about it some more and hope you have made some progress. The more you do, the more you open up more. I mean, you've been very open with me. I can feel it, but there's things still that you don't know. As all of that goes. So, but we need to get that pain cleared out.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get that out of there. But this would be a start to do that, and I hope this has helped a little bit.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because you have a lot of stuff going on. So again, keep looking for adoption and keep working on this, and things will start to move a little bit better.
Got it.
And I'm not saying you're going to be cured from depression overnight, because that's not going to happen. But it's going to be little by little, little by little. And remember, the goal is to get all of us happy with ourselves, to where we're not punishing ourselves. So I love you.
Thank you
I
so much.
hope things go well this week. And I would really love to see you next week.
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you. Producer, can you take her off the stage? And
Can I read some things first? I don't want to get
Yes.
out on my screen.
yes, you can.
Okay. Nicole says, cannot relate to your words enough when you were speaking earlier, but no matter what we as empaths do, it seems to remain the same. But I just keep on keeping on. I feel good about my choices despite the exhaustion. Your words are so much a part of mine. And then we have
Thank
3
you.
people who
And real quick, and you are correct. We all do go through the same things. And I have learned over the years, and I'm talking a lot of years, to protect myself. So it's very rare that someone negative can get into me in here. Very rare. Unless maybe they're a family member and they catch me by surprise. So thank you. Thank you for those comments.
And then you have 3 people who would like a reading.
Okay.
And I just got out of my screen, but it's the 3 people were Jen, who wondered if you could tell her about her love life, Frankie J, and now I can get back to my screen. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
One moment. It's slow, but it's coming. Okay, and Manpreet would like a private reading, but also says, my life has always been a struggle, and whenever something good happens, something bad follows. I have lost a lot of loved ones recently and have felt a lot of pain and hurt over the years. Will I ever be in a good place? I find that I'm always trying to please others and forget about myself.
Oh, we have good ones tonight. Wow. Let's go with Jen first.
Okay, one moment. I'll invite Jen to the stage.
Are we there?
It's coming.
It's
not
coming.
there.
Everything is working slow tonight. So I'll just tell the audience why I chose Jen first. Relationships, as difficult as relationships are pretty easy. So with Jen, we could probably figure that out pretty quickly. If we can, I think she's coming. She coming? And invite the video, and then we are good. Jen, can you speak right now? I think is she unmuted? I see her on the stage, I think.
I see her on the stage, but she has both the camera and her mic off.
Oh, did she just go
She just
away?
turned the mic off. Oh, I don't see her
did you-
anymore. Okay, hang on. Let me do it again.
No, ready?
You can keep talking.
I can keep on talking. I see the mic up. Who's that? That's somebody request to speak. I think it was Nicole. Do you want me to take Nicole? All right, let's take Nicole. I'm accepting you right now just because we're having technical difficulties. And she should have received the acceptance. I'm going to press it again because it came up again.
No.
Nicole, I hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
I do hear you. And
Oh, my
can
goodness.
you come to
I don't know.
video?
I'm looking. I don't know where to go. I don't see anything on my screen here. That's different.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
I see Nicole. Okay, I think maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay. Don't. It's no need to panic.
I see. I know. I don't want to lose my spot because I'm talking to you. All I see is popcorn and a soda. So, no, that's not me. Okay.
Oh, that's Jen. I don't
Good,
know. It's
okay.
a hard time getting on.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we
it's okay.
go. I've got
Okay.
I had somebody here on video just a second ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it myself. I keep hitting a button, but I don't know. I didn't get an invite or anything in particular, but there is a lady on there. So,
Jen, I don't know
Yeah.
if you can hear me.
Oh my goodness.
Jen is on the
someone
screen.
I've got somebody on the Jen. We have Jen on the stage, and then she's
and Nicole,
going.
just sit tight. I'll invite you to video after Tony finishes with Jen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hey,
ma'am. Thank you.
Jen.
Okay.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I
Bunty?
hear you
Okay.
just.
I just
I
had a
hear you
hard
just
time getting
fine.
on. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Bunty?
They just updated the app,
Oh,
and
okay.
things are kind of acting wonky. So, what is your concern?
Well, just wanted to know if I'm gonna find someone, someone that's gonna be able to stay in my life. I mean, I've already had one person just recently. I broke up with, or he left, and of course I'm divorced. So just want to know if I'm gonna be able to find someone. Been divorced 9 years, and just ready to just find that one person.
Well, you're not going to like this answer. Not right now.
Not right now.
It's not going to happen. And
Come on,
don't
Jen.
try to
Come on,
force it.
baby. Come on. Chill out.
It's not going to happen right now. This is the time to work on yourself. So
Do you
when I
know like
talk
how
about
long?
what's that?
To say like how long? Like we said, not now. Like, do you have like a
That
time?
is totally up to you.
Oh,
So you need to work on yourself now.
okay.
So this is the time when you learn to love who you are. This is the time to realize you don't need someone in your life. You just need you. So, whatever it is, and you may know this, and I don't want to say what it is at this point, but there's a reason you're not happy with yourself. This is why I talk so much about becoming happy with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're looking for that person to.
Fine.
Did you say something?
No,
Oh,
that's somebody else.
oh,
Oh, can
okay.
you hear me?
you're you're looking for that person that's going to complete you, the person that's going to make your life whole, fulfilled. Uh, just everything is going to work great. Life is going to be great when I have the right person.
Yes.
But you are the right person. I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I want you to love you. I want you to love who you truly are.
Yes.
I want you to be the person that is really happy with yourself. I want you to be the person that if you want to go on vacation, go on vacation
You first.
and have a great time. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. And we can talk later on how you get to that point, to be able to do that.
Uh-huh.
But once you are feeling safe with who you are and what you do, because here, oh man, my batteries are low. I can't believe it. Gee, my batteries are low. I can't do anything about it. I got to see how much time I have. We might lose power any minute. So in the meantime, with you, I can see that you're very smart. You're very smart. You can about accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you want to get another degree, you'll do it. No problem. Easy peasy. Not a problem. It's just that you feel like you're missing something, but you're not. You're great the way you are. You really are. And just you need to learn that. I know that, but you don't know that. Okay? You are. You're great the way you are. So don't worry about the next person in your life. Don't worry about what went wrong in your divorce. Don't worry about that. Just be you and be happy with you. And like I said, it takes longer to tell you how to get to that point. But whenever you hear yourself doubting yourself, and these things are real easy, just stop. Realize it. Once you realize that you doubt yourself, when you realize that you're not enough just the way you are, stop it and say, yes, I am. I'm fantastic the way I am. I don't care if someone doesn't like me the way I am because you're good. You're good the way you are. And the more you do that, the more you'll begin to attract the people that would be good in your life. And I know because I attracted all the wrong people before in my life. And I had to change too to eventually find a fantastic wife, the wife I'm with now. She's incredible.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And that's what you can have. But I had to work on myself first. And that's, again, I go back to meditation. If you meditate, great, you have a head start. But even if you don't meditate, you can just put yourself in a quiet space, sit, focus on who you are. And when you have doubt about who you are, and realize that you're great. You know, we're all God's creatures. We're fantastic. And we
Well,
don't
thank
need anybody else. All you need is someone to enhance your life.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but that's it. They will enhance your life, but they don't make your life. You can be complete without someone, and then that other person just enhances it. You don't have to work. You know how people say, "Oh, it's relationships are hard. You got to work on them." Yeah, there's some things you got to work on, but it shouldn't be hard. It really shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop there because my battery's getting ready to go dead, and I'm so sad that it is. And I was fully charged when I started the show, so I don't understand why the battery's going dead. With Fireside, you can't charge your phone and be on the app at the same time. Well, when you got equipment attached to it, like I do. Oh, but thank you so much. I hope that helped. Please come back next week. And I really do love you. I say this all the time. I have love. And when I'm saying I have love, it doesn't mean, like I said earlier, I don't like you. I have love. I love you. I love everybody here. So, yeah, now I hope things get better.
Well, thank you. Have a good evening.
And you too. Thank you so much for coming up. And Jill, I'm going to try to get another one in until my battery goes dead. So, people, if all of a sudden I'm gone, it's because the battery went dead.
Yeah, mine's
Do you,
going low too. So
Okay.
do you want me to get Nicole now? She's still on the stage.
Yes. Yes. She's on the stage. Yes.
how do we get off?
We're here. Let me see.
Jen,
And
I will remove you once I get Nicole up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here. I can see you. I don't know. Okay.
you can see me, but
And
I
I'm
can't
trying to
see
get
you.
I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. I'm getting ready to hit the button.
Okay. Jen,
You
my
should
heart goes out to you.
so
No,
you
thank
should
you.
receive that now.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
And now,
wonderful.
Jen, I'm going to remove you from the stage.
See you
Bye.
later, Jen. And
Bye.
remember, you're fantastic. You are great.
No,
You can
thanks
do
so much.
whatever you want. Whatever you want. You can accomplish anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't see like an exit button.
Did we get
I'm still trying to
still
get
trying?
Okay. Well, no, Nicole should have hers.
Nicole, okay. Jen is down. Now we should get Nicole. And I see. Did she accept?
Did you accept, Nicole?
Let me.
You want to try?
I'm trying, but it's acting weird. Everything is since they changed the app. Yeah, I'm gonna send you an invitation. Let's see.
I was getting ready to because I'm
Okay.
there. Are you there already?
Yeah, I did it already, but
Okay.
wait, here we go. I'm gonna do it again. And we'll see. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
I cannot see anything but darkness though.
Oh,
Where are you
she's
at?
coming.
In a closet?
No. I'm in my room.
I need to see your face.
All right, let me get a better light. Okay. I'm moving. Okay. So, better light?
No, I still cannot
No?
see you. Anywhere where light shines towards your face.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at me. Is that any better?
It's a little bit better. Okay, let's go with that because we might lose you in a second.
Okay, because I have a ton of candles on around me and I have a light.
I love all of those candles. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I have one right behind me over here, but I forgot to light it. Gee. What do we have going on?
Oh my goodness, what do we not have going on? At this point, I'm so flustered. So, and thank you for taking my, talking to me last minute like this. There's so much, and I mean, my gosh, we don't have enough time. But my life is seriously, like I mentioned in my messaging, extremely challenging, constant, and no matter what I do, how positive I think or handle things and everybody, it's just and
did you also comment that things would be going good and then someone would pass away and then things are going good, someone like a cycle?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you? Okay.
I can tell you, I can absolutely relate to that. So I do feel that same exact thing where if I think that something is going good, it's inevitable that it won't last. And that's not me being a negative person. It just ends up like that all the time. I'm the one who also mentioned having orbs like crazy,
yes,
captured.
Yes.
Not even being like one of those people going out of my way to look for that stuff. It just happened, and
okay.
And
so you have gifts, right?
I believe so. I believe so.
Okay. It's time for you to stop saying I believe so and know that you do. That's what you need to accept and start learning. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Because you got low there for a bit. I can barely hear you.
Probably the way I'm holding my phone. in the light.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need to accept that you have gifts. If you're seeing orbs, and I'm sure there's other things going on. I think there's probably a whole lot of things going on that are messing with your head. But you need to start to accept that. The problem is that you're not accepting it. The other thing is, and I don't want to scare anyone, but those of us that have gifts, we tend to have, and especially those of us that have gifts and we don't understand our gifts, and I see I got 10% left, and we don't understand our gifts, we shine like a light. So people on the other side, bad things on the other side, what I'll say, negative things on the other side, can see us. They can see us clearly, and they can find us. So you're being found and you're being messed with, and you're having horrible dreams, reoccurring dreams about something coming to get you. Is that correct? Never?
Nothing like that. No, my dreams
You
are weird.
never had a, well, that surprises me.
I mean, nothing
I believe
like
you, but that really surprises me.
nothing coming to get me, but there'll be the people that show up, of course, that, it's odd that they show up, but it'll be just like just a normal day, like a strange day, but it's always, I dream constantly. Like I'm always dreaming. I'm like one of the people who can actually like remember and I wake up all throughout the night and go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep.
Yeah, been there. I've been there,
Yeah,
done that.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that, and I try to make sense of everything, before I talk to somebody such as yourself, and try to come to some kind of terms, but yeah, there's been some loss, like the majority of us here, but after a while, it's like my whole entire life has just been extremely challenging. That was me saying that, like, I mean, since I was like little, and it just doesn't stop. So it's like no matter what or how I live my life or what I do and how compassionate, empathetic, how giving, all of that,
What-
it just it's
It's the negative energies that are messing with you.
so much. It's so much.
So, and I'm not saying that all the people you're seeing on the other side are negative energies. There's something else that causes the havoc, because you have these gifts. All of us that have gifts, the negative things on the other side don't want us to be happy.
I,
They don't, because we're like a shining light. We can do good. We can help people. There's a lot of things in life we can do to help people. These are positive things, and they don't want that. They don't want that.
I just,
But
yeah, I don't understand why.
you have to begin to realize, again, accept what you can do. This is why, look, I don't see orbs, but you see orbs
My gosh, on video, like
all the
so
time.
there's so many, and ones you can't even say they're like dust or bugs. Like, I mean,
Right.
it's like really amazing stuff. I've never posted or anything, but yeah,
You're
it makes you like wonder. And
Yes, but see, you're at the stage, and I've been at the same stage, where I felt like all of this was a curse because of all the people that would find me, all the things that would happen to me that wouldn't happen to anyone else. But to me, all the time. It's just happening. But not until I start embracing it and understanding that it's a gift and learn how to handle it. So
I've you know, I've wondered, if I don't know who or why or what, but if there was some kind of a curse, on me, which again, who and why and whatever, but the way things are just continuously if something is like a positive, it's almost inevitable. It's not going to.
Yeah, something's going to happen to mess it up. But
I mentally I keep my mind above my head, my nose, and everything above water. But it's like, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of stuff to learn in protecting yourself. But first of all, stop looking at it as a curse. It's not a curse. It's a gift. And maybe it's time to pay attention to the orbs, pay attention to the dreams that are coming through all the time, and talk to them. In most cases, they're going to be able to help you and keep yourself in white light. So before you go to bed, bathe yourself in white light, keep all the good surrounding you, ask for protection from however you do that.
That's what I
and
do.
Stay protected. But conversation. Look, it really, people think these are like two different worlds, and they are two different worlds, but we connect to that world. So it's not as cut and dry as people think. It's a part of our life, just as it is if you had a neighbor. It's the same, kind of the same, only more.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. Well, that's one thing I do is like when I was recording them, I would say, if you're positive, white light only, just I'm very in tune like that. But I do, if I have one more moment, I did bring someone new into my life, and it's been like a long time, and it's a really weird situation, but I haven't been in love in years. So I'm hoping that the person that I'm currently with, not living with me or anything like that, because I'm Miss Independent. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, any insight on this? Being a girl, I'm sorry.
I just talked about this a little while ago, right? About the other person in your life and whether you need them or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess because we're girls and we just, I don't know.
Well, but this is what I feel. I feel you're looking for a savior.
Maybe.
And he or she doesn't matter, but the person is not your savior. You are your savior.
Yeah, yeah. But I've been my own savior for a long time, and
and I know it's tiring.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
It is.
But you have to start changing your energy. And I know it's hard to do this when you're exhausted, when it goes on and on and on and on. I know it's hard to do, but you have to be constant with changing your energy. You have control of that. Bringing the other person into your life is just like, I don't know, a buffer for a minute,
Keep them at
take
bay.
your mind off of everything, but it's not what you really. Yeah.
No, I keep him at bay, and he's kind of on the same page, and we're an hour away from each other and all that stuff. So it's very careful, but you just look for that light at the end of the tunnel, and it's like, you see it, and then
Y-
it's like it stays like
Yeah, but
away.
yeah, but see, the person in your life isn't it. It's you in your life and changing how you
Yeah.
look at all of this and stop seeing it as a curse. Embrace it, learn about it, and most of my lessons came from the other side. The other side helped me. I got lessons from people on this side, but the other side really taught me what I needed to know. And I know the battery's getting ready to go dead, and I'm 18 minutes over on the
Yeah, well, I
show.
appreciate it. Yeah, listen, and what you were
Eh,
saying in the beginning about all the depression and everything you've been going through. I just all the words, like I said, all your words you were saying, I could absolutely relate to in the very beginning
Yes,
when you were talking with us, and
yes.
I just freaking appreciate you so much. So
Oh,
thank you.
thank you so much. And just to let you know, you're not alone. You're not alone. Most
No,
of us have the same story.
I know, and it's very cliche. I mean, we all say that. I know,
Yeah,
and sometimes you're just like, but I mean, I don't want to say it's nice to know you're not
uh,
alone, but at the same time, you could talk to someone.
yes, absolutely. But we got to get off.
Yes,
Um,
thank you.
and I'm gonna close it. I think my producer has something to say, real quick.
Thank
Yes, real
you.
quick. Nicole and Bizwajit, I certainly invite you to come back. But Tony, you had other people who would like to know how to reach you.
Yes, actually, I have that. See, they saw me holding it up. Look,
Okay.
look what I have.
Okay. So I would also like to invite Yashira from the Netherlands, Monpreet and Lindsay to join us next week.
Wonderful. Yes, I would love. And I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone, but I do have a number. And well, anyway, here's the number: 470-377-7131.
You may want to
Also,
say where you are since many
and
people are
yes,
not in the
and I
US.
am in
Repeat it.
Georgia, in the United States,
And they're
Atlanta,
saying
Georgia
to
area.
repeat it.
Okay, that number again is 470-377-1731. And also my email is should be in the fortune cookie. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the fortune cookie, you see the fortune cookie right below me. You can click on that, and that will also have information on how to contact me.
Awesome.
So you can do that too. And one more time, that number is 470-377-1731. And and really, I apologize that I couldn't get to everyone tonight. I will be back next Tuesday, but you can send me an email or even call me. And if I don't answer, just leave a message and I will probably get back to you. More than likely. Okay, we'll do that. And also, I hope that everyone writes down one thing each day that they love about themselves. One each day. Don't do 5 in one day. One each day till next Tuesday. And we should go over that. And there's a reason I'm doing that. So please do it. It'll help all of us. For real. Jill, is there anything anyone else needs? Otherwise, I'm going to close out the show.
That's it. Like I said, there were 3 people that wanted to talk to you, but hopefully they'll show up next week.
All right, cool. And I have a special message to Georgia. I'm pointing at you, Georgia. I want to see you here next week. For some reason, I feel like I'm supposed to talk to you. All right. Well, I love you all. I'm going to sign out, but I'm going to say the music you heard in the open was called Feel the Wave, and that was by Emilio Roman. And then we have the next song I played for the soul reading was called Path of Less Resistance, and that was by AG Music. And then what I'm playing now is called Feeling Freedom, and that is by Mix Sound. Also, I want to thank everyone in the audience, everyone that came, and I see Brian just stopped in. Great. Love you, Brian. And I want to thank my producer for doing such a great job. She keeps me straight always. It's not me. If I'm doing a good job, it's because of my producer, Jill, my lovely wife. So again, I love all of you. I hope to see you all next week because I'm going to miss you. And for those of you that contact me, I will get back to you as soon as possible. So I think that's the show for tonight. If I can learn to work this new thing, I'm going to take myself off a video. You know what? Sometimes the app doesn't work and won't let me close the show. But I'm off video, so that'll be good. And now I'm going to try to end the show for real. Love you guys. Love all of you. And take care of yourselves. And love yourselves. Till next Tuesday, the Soul Reader is out.